All right. Good afternoon, good day, everyone. From wherever you are connected from, you are welcome today. I know you are going to gain value for your time. So we'll start in a few seconds from now. Yes, good day, everyone. You are welcome. Jesus loves you. Yes, I pray God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen. Jesus loves you all, everyone. My name is Amos Adeyinka. So you are welcome again this afternoon. You are welcome. You are welcome. I'm new here. How are you, young? All right, everyone. You are welcome. You are welcome. Please, if you are new to this channel, please help us subscribe. Click on like, and then click on notification, and then so that you can get us when we come. So God bless every one of us. God bless every one of us. You are blessed. You are welcome. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome, and God bless you. And if you are a return subscriber, just click on the subscription. Click on notification button and click on share. Let us share it. Let's share it. Help us like it, like it, like it. Press on like, press on like, press on like. Let's push the like at least to go above. Let's push the like. Click on the like button and then share it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. My name is Amos Adeyinka. I'm based in the city of Istanbul, Turkey. Angel R. I don't really know how to pronounce your name, but thank you so much. I notice you. God notice you also. Thank you, Rachel Miller. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Everyone. I'm trying to see how I can pronounce your name. Litra Trash. Thank you, everyone. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. All right. So we are going to be running through very quickly. We are running 3 in 1. We started a series on Monday, which is captioned "The Role of Lifelong Learning in Achieving Success." The role of lifelong learning in achieving success. So we have done Monday on part 1, Tuesday on part 2, and we have been somehow occupied from Wednesday and Thursday. But today we are bringing part 3, part 4, and part 5 together. That's why we make it 3 in 1 series, 3 in 1. But sit back, relax, and I know it promised to be a time indeed for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let me just quickly do a quick recap for us. Now, on the day 1, let's see. Day 1 is for just like introduction to lifelong learning. That's what we did on day 1, introduction to lifelong learning, and we'll talk about a lot of things. What is lifelong learning? What is up with challenge? So that's what we did. Now on day 2, we talk about the skills for lifelong learning. The skills for lifelong learning is what we're examining we talked about on the day 2. Now for the 3, where we are starting off again today. Now let's look at this very quickly on the day 3, part 3. We're looking at part 3 right now, and then the tools and resources for networking success. The tools and resources for networking success. The tools and resources for networking success. And that's what we're going to be looking at right now. I want to once again welcome us again. Now let's pick up here, because it is good for us to know the online platforms as in one of the way to achieve success in our networking. And because online platforms offer tools to refine our networking skills and expand our reach. Let me reframe it. Online platforms offer tools to refine your networking skills and then expand your reach. So that's why we must, anyone that is into networking, that is not leveraging on online platform today, cannot really go far. So you see at what we call, there's something we call massive open online course, that is MOOCs. So massive open online courses, there are a lot of them, massive. And the purpose of this is it will enhance our skills, it will enhance skills crucial for effective networking. And when you look at it, such as communication, negotiation, and digital marketing, when you give room for for online purposes, it enhances your communication skills, it enhances your negotiation ability and digital marketing skills, and develop your capacity. So we're always in recommendation from here now. Recommendation for us is that we need to Coursera and like Udemy, that is offer courses on effective communication and social media strategies. So what about LinkedIn? LinkedIn Learning. It provides courses tailored for professional networking and leadership. So we must just not relent on what we know on one-on-one basis. No. Practical example, when you enroll in a course on digital marketing, to leverage on social media for networking, we need to apply these skills to enhance your online presence and engage meaningfully with your network. Engage it meaningfully. What about webinars? Remember, we're looking at the tools. We're looking at tools and the resources that is available within our reach. So we're talking about the online platform, looking at the webinar. The purpose of webinar, remember, is to gain insight and strategies directly from experts and industry leaders. But when you go for webinar, you meet people that have gone ahead of you in any field of endeavor that you may be in. So that's just that. Now, how do we maximize this webinar now? One, you must choose a webinar that focuses on relationship building techniques. Choose on a webinar that focuses on relationship building techniques and current networking trends. It will be current networking trend. So when you look at that, you also, another thing we need to do is to engage actively by asking questions and participating in discussion to build rapport with peers and presenters. So this one is different from like a usual gathering where you are not, but this one you are able to ask questions, webinar. So engaging actively, ask questions, because what you don't know, you don't know. What you don't know is more than you. So ask questions to gain knowledge and make sure you are participating in discussion to build rapport with your peers or even your presenters. What are the tips? As the tips I have here, networking tips. Because after the webinar, the next is connect with participants and speak on how to keep your conversation going. So how to keep your conversation going. Now, look at this. We are talking about webinar. Now, let's look at podcast. Let's look at podcast. The purpose of podcast is to discover practical tips and stories from successful networkers and industry experts. Successful networkers and industry experts. It also suggestion for us is that when we look for suggested topic will be topics on leadership, topics on relationship building, topics on entrepreneurship, and effective networking strategies. So this kind is what we need to build on. Now, the learning tips here, we need to utilize downtime, like commute or walk, to listen to podcasts that provide fresh ideas and inspiration to us for networking. Now, take note also on the key takeaways and consider how to apply them in your networking. Take note of those things. The key takeaway. Remember, Porter Gale said, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. So book a journal. Books and journal offer in-depth insight on building and maintaining relationship. Yes. All right. Let's look at this book and journals of stuff here, because book and journal offer in-depth insight on building and maintaining relationship. One of them, it helps us to read widely. We read widely. Focus on networking. You read widely on subject matters of what you are searching for. For networking now, you focus on it. Now, we need to select books that provide strategies for effective networking and personal stories of successful relationship building. So we need to do that. The next we need to now see, for example, we said, see this book now. It said Never Eat Alone by Ken Ferrasi. This one, learn the art of networking and the importance of generosity. And then also look at this again, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This timeless principle on improving social interactions. It helps us in improve social interactions. Now, sharing knowledge is another key point here. We need to create or join book clubs to discuss network books, enabling you to learn from others' perspective and insight. So because nobody is an island of knowledge, everybody needs something somewhere from someone. So when you create that, to be able to learn from others. So another thing is stay informed with journals. We choose the relevant journals, identify industry specific publications that discuss networking strategy and trend. Now, what is it I'm talking about now? The benefit that you gain on effective practice and innovation to incorporate into your network approach. This is the benefit. Also, networking insight. We use insights from journal to start conversation with peers or mentors. All right. I'm trying to speed up because I want us to finish before 2. And now, let's look at these activities. What activities are we looking at? Create a personalized learning plan. You know what works for you? Create it. Let's translate this insight into a concentrate action or a concrete action plan for boosting our networking skills. Now, after that, exercise the steps now. The exercise steps. 1, Identify networking goals. What are your goals? Specify clear objectives, such as expanding your professional contacts, improving your public speaking skills, or gaining expertise in digital networking. Now, reflection tips here now is to consider the recent networking experience, what worked well for you, and what could be improved on. So when you do this exercise, you need to put to work. Now select resources for yourself. So that is that. Now let's come to this one on the part 4 of it. It's talking about overcoming barriers to lifelong learning. Overcoming barriers to lifelong learning. What are we looking at here? It's like the part 4 now. Overcoming barriers in lifelong learning. The common challenge here, let's dive into common barriers that many of us face and explore ways to overcome them. One of them, time management and motivation. Very important. It's another barrier, time management. And the good thing is that the time we're talking about is universal, 24 hours for every man. So time management and motivation. Time management is balancing, now learning on it. Balancing learning with daily responsibility is difficult sometimes. I just mentioned to us now that we missed 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, because things became too tight. What are the strategies now? If we're having challenge with this time and motivation, one of them is just to make sure we prioritize our task. Very, very important. Prioritize your task. Know what you are doing. I know what I'm doing immediately after we're running off from here now. Just like the next 20 minutes thereabout. In the next 30 minutes now. The next thing is waiting. I already prioritize it. Then create a structured schedule to work against the barrier of growing, of expanding yourself. We need to create a structure schedule. So use tools like digital calendar to allocate specific learning time. So you know the time frame for everything. It's not going to be until you are tired. No, a specific time for everything. Now, on the aspect of motivation, we're talking about time management motivation. It is good for us to know that staying motivated can be challenging over time. Because somebody whom you are looking up for to motivate you may also be discouraged, may also not be there. Because the strategy is just for us now, set clear, meaningful goal and keep a reminder of your why to stay driven. Know why you are in it. Not that because somebody, why are you there? If the thing is not working as you planned, will you still be there? Know why you are there. Know why you are there. So stay clear, set clear, meaningful goals and keep a reminder of your why. We are giving a sample here. Said we'll allocate 15 minutes each morning. 15 minutes for whatever thing you want to do. Allocate it. Let it be structured and making it a routine. So what about the other part? We're talking about time. The other barrier is the fear of failure and resistance to change. The fear of failure and resistance to change is another barrier to overcome lifelong learning. The fear of failure, many today their life has been stagnated because they fear that what about if they are not accepted? What about if things are not working? What about? Overcoming the fear of failure or resistance to change. Because fear of failure, fear can prevent us from taking risks needed for growth. Very, very important. Strategy, adopt a growth mindset that is learn to view failure as a stepping stone to success. I love that. Learn to view failure as a stepping stone to success. Very, very important. Now, that's under fear of failure. Now, let's look under resistance to change. I saw this and I said, wow. Comfort zone can limit our progress. Comfort zone, comfort zone. A lot of people today that I'm even trying to separate myself from. There are people who are settled to their comfort zone. They are not ready to go extra mile. For example, in my line of business, you see people in the same country of, for example, Nigeria now. Some people are earning 5 million in a week, 2 million in a week, 1,500,000 because they spread themselves, because they go extra mile. And somebody who cannot boast of 10,000 in a week cannot leave the comfort zone to go out. Sell yourself out. Sell yourself out. Comfort zone can set a limitation on one's destiny. Strategy here, embrace change. The only thing that is constant now is change. Embrace change for focusing on potential benefit rather than uncertainties. Embrace change by focusing on the potential benefit rather than uncertainties. So the only thing to this code, the only things we have to fear is the fear itself. The only thing we have to fear is the fear itself. The only thing we have to fear is the fear itself. I want to copy this and send to my I just love that part. Wow. Wow. 1 minute, please. All right. So what are the strategies here for the success we are talking about? One of them, setting realistic goals. Set up a realistic goal. Set it up. Break larger goals into manageable and achievable tasks. Instead of reading the whole book in a week, aim for 1 chapter per day. Celebrate achievement. Acknowledge and reward yourself for each milestone reached to maintain. To maintain momentum. Also, on the setting realistic, something we need to also see is finding accountability partner, somebody that you can be together, that can be calling you, oh, we need to do this, you can give report to. Building a support system. We don't do well. In isolation, you can't do well. Sharing goals with someone provide motivation and support. So find a learning buddy who shares similar interests, similar schedule, regular check-in to discuss progress. Now, listen to this. Alone, can we do so little? Together, we can do so much. Ellen Keller. What about the activities? Role playing in this scenario. One of them, form small groups. Each group can select a learning barrier to tackle. Scenario creation. Develop a brief scenario illustrating both the challenge and how to overcome it. So thank you. Let's come back to the last part, and then before we call it off. The last part is on the lifelong learning for the future success. For the future success, no matter your level now, there is still something you need to acquire. Now, as we wrap up now our series, let's examine this. Let's explore how long learning is essential for future success. That is, embracing continuous educations empower us to navigate change and achieve our goals. And today we'll focus on that. Let's look at it, the adapting to technological changes. Adapting to technological changes. Because in today's world, technology evolves rapidly, making it vital to stay current. We must stay current. So let's discuss why and how to adapt to this change. Number one, we want to see is learning upcoming tech. And because let's talk about why it's essential to keep pace with technological advancement. As new innovation emerges, they bring opportunity and challenges. So it is good for us to always stay updated so that you will not be soon outdated. Yes, relevance in the job market. That's one of the things we must be ready to adapt to change. Technologically, we must be ready. Because it makes you to become relevant on the job. Staying updated ensure you remain competitive and open to new careers opportunity. When you are always updated, when you are even always ahead of your peers, you see yourself moving faster and further than those ones. So we must seek for it. It opens a new chapter. It gets us updated to make us to remain on track. For instance, understanding artificial intelligence. This can open doors in multiple industries. It can open doors in multiple industries. Yes, can see my face. All right. Broadening skill set. That is, try to enlarge your capacity. Build on your capacity. Let it be more broadened. Don't not be narrow. You must not be narrow on a particular thing. Whatever thing you are to do, you are doing it. You are doing it in a different way. It is you, but have different kind of skill you put to work. So learning new technologies can enhance your problem-solving abilities and expand your expertise. So how can you stay ahead of your peers? One of them, online courses and webinar. We have mentioned that online courses and webinar can get you staying ahead of your peers. A platform like an online platform that offer courses on emerging tech. So we must make it a habit to explore these resources regularly. Seek to know more, seek for knowledge, research more, do more. Now, look at engage in communities. Because when you join forums or online groups, focus on tech trend, discuss with others can offer new insight and keep you motivated. Yes, new insight through discussion with the people that also doing something similar or people that are doing something better than you do. Now let's look at the case study, mid-career transition. Imagine, like I have it here, imagine a marketing manager, mid-career, feeling stagnated in their role. So by enrolling in coding bootcamp, they gain new skills in web development. So the outcome of this is that they transition to a tech role within a year and eventually launch a successful startup, showcasing the power of dedication to learning. And I want to say it's not too late to learn. Irrespective of your age, say when you stop learning, you start dying. When you start learning, you are still growing. So you can still start now. Look at case study 2, embracing digital tools in education. Embrace it. So you must approach you are to give in attending workshop on digital learning strategies. And they transform their teaching styles. Now, what about lesson learned here now as we begin to round it up? Continuous learning can catalyze significant career shift and then personal growth. Significant career shift and personal growth. It embraces change and remain committed to developing your skills. So look at this code. It says learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. Never fear and never regret. All right. In conclusion, now let's do a reflection. Let's reflect on everything we have covered all this week in ramping it up. We talked about commitment to lifelong learning. We said lifelong learning isn't just about acquiring knowledge. It is about developing resilience, adaptability, and a growth mindset that prepare us for any change, any. So what about? So what about? So we are wrapping it up now. Just give in the few seconds we are going to be rounding up. Oh, just 1 minute. I missed some step from some points here. So we say lifelong learning is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about developing resilience, adaptability, and a growth mindset that prepare us for any challenge. So when you look, the encouragement for us now is, let's remember the world we live is in constantly evolving. It's in constantly evolving, that the things are changing. Lifelong learning is our compass that guide us through uncertainty and leading us to success. What you have done last week may not be different, may be different now. Learn more, making a commitment, and I encourage every one of us, including myself, that we set a specific achievable learning goals, whether it is a skills you want to master or a new field you want to explore. Start today, don't push it. Start today, don't push it. To conclude, let's take time to reflect personally. What step are we to do? What step? Exercise step 1, write your manifesto. Think about what lifelong learning means to you and its role in your future. Then identify key areas where you want to focus your learning effort. So that's the exercise step. Share it and discuss with people around you. So thank you, everyone. As we conclude our series, so I want to reiterate that lifelong learning is a journey that empowers you to reach your full potentials. Embrace this moment, this mindset. Embrace this mindset, and it will open doors you never imagined. So, thank you all again. Thank you for participating all through since we started. For everyone who has joined us, connected in one way or the other from any location where you are, we thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. And we look forward to see you again by Monday. We hope to bring, as God lives and give us strength, to bring up a new topic again that we're going to run with the week. So thank you, everyone. And I know you have a lovely weekend. See you and bye, everyone. Oh, they say, what's up, General? Thank you so much. Aram Sade. Thank you. Maraba, Nessin, everyone, Nessin, Nesigidio, Ejuma. Ejuma. Maraba, everyone. Bye. Thank you all.